We are live.
Bonjour.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Richard's working at the moment, so I've had to come in.
Bonjour from Manchester.
Hey, you're up north now, mate. You're a northerner. You're living a dream.
I was stuck between Liverpool and Manchester, so I was up in Warrington.
Mate, I slept out.
Year, so.
I slept away from the family last night. You know, I'm instantly in the bad books now. I've come up and done Saturday Night Live instead of spending the time with the wife. You know, come on. I stopped doing Saturday Night Live to get in the good books. No, mate, I'm in deep trouble.
So, you're in the good books with me, though. I didn't want to let everyone down, so I thought rather than have nothing, you know, have James, and hopefully Max is coming live from his location. So yeah, I just thought it'd be quite cool, especially as what
I'll do, mate. What I'll do as well, I'll let you drive for a little bit. I'm just going to say hello to a couple of people, but we are all about just having good times and coming on. Definitely, mate. I agree. That's exactly why I'm on right now, because you know. You three especially, I've just got such a friendship with you guys. Like, I wouldn't want to let you down to let these guys down. So everyone in the chat, even if it's just a small amount and big amount, whoever comes in the chat tonight, you know, we want to make the effort, and hopefully you can appreciate the levels that we go to, especially Richard. But I'm not here because I like you guys. I like Richard, so I've got to be frank. So so what I'll do is we'll start us straight away. We've got Sean in the chat there, and he's just put that. That image is photoshopped, and he still has half his face. Sean's instantly on the wind up. Well done, Sean. Good to have you in. We've got Sir Pete. We've got Sir Pete in the chat. Big face, little hands. Well, I'll be honest. He's also got something else big, but I won't talk about that. Anyway, little Miss Q's next in the chat. We've got them rocking symbols. Can we get one? Can we get your hand to do the symbol, Richard? Can we get you to do? No, yes, that's it. We've got Secret Carper in the place. Evening. I tell you what, his hands must be killing now. For that's 2 years, I swear down. 2 years he's been lifting that fish. His little icon, he's been lifting that fish for 2 years. I bet he's built like an absolute brick house. Absolute legend.
Big bicep.
Massive biceps. Saying that, talking of biceps and lifting, I just weighed the dogs. Hector is 21 kilograms and Henry is now 20 kilograms. So, I thought I'd weigh them up. And how I did that, I didn't ask them to stand on a scale. I weighed myself first and I lifted them up. You know, no, I'm not silly. Pat's in the house. Hi, Mum. Hi, Richard's mum. And obviously, your son's driving. So, obviously, we're trying to make sure he's safe and sound. So, that's the most important thing.
The M62 at the minute. The M62.
Sharon Bradford is in the house. She's saying hi to Pat and everyone, and little Miss Q. So lovely to see you there, Sharon. We've got Jade Knight. Hey,
love ya.
I thought Richard was a wind up, and then I met Jade. Jade's the ultimate wind up. We've got Chris Tyler in the house, an absolute hero. Chris, absolute legend. Thank you very much for and everyone, by the way, whoever's commented on my little channel with what I'm doing. I know it's not reselling, but there's a couple of your faces there. Thank you very much, everyone who's just put something in the comment. Give me a thumbs up, because I know that my channel isn't going to excite resellers. I get that, but whoever's come and joined me on that journey,
it will, because there's a lot of people out there that still like that sort of thing. There's some people that can't get out and do those sort of things. No, it's something that they would never see. You know, I never thought I'd see the top of a mountain, but we did.
Right, Mr. Robot, you get yourself down south. Your signal's dropping in and out. Right, I've got someone else in the background I can get on anyway with a bit better signal. So here he comes. Max is in the house. Hey, whoa, Max, what we got going on there, man? That's awesome. Yes, lad. How are we doing, everybody?
He's got Kev and that with him.
Jack, we got Kev, we've got Rich, we've got James all in one building. What the fuck's going on?
I tell you what, are we in Scotland? Are we in Scotland now? Are we going up?
James, all I'm saying is, man, we've just had a chicken stir fry that Jack cooked up.
Oh, lad.
Right? And put it this way, whilst it was cooking, pretty much just about to be served, we realised that one, we didn't have any utensils. Two, that means bowls, forks, knives, anything. We had nothing. And now we're thinking, what we're going to do? But we've managed to salvage a spoon that looks like it's came from your package.
Yeah, that's Richard's. That's Richard's. That's one of Richard's. Yeah. Yes, we're there. We're there, boys. We're there. We're there. We're there.
I found this that I got from Noah's Hall. This was the
yes,
the what do you call it? A Swiss Army.
Oh, yeah, I've got one of them, and I never used it.
And then there was the big shank over there that we had to use as well, but we don't want to.
No, Matt used a banana coaster.
Oh no, I use this. You know, coasters, Rich. It's in the glove compartment.
Oh yeah. Oh boys, you guys are old school. You guys are proper old school. I thought yesterday.
That's not it. We had a chicken stir fry. You'll see it all on a future edit, probably in about
good. Yeah, 5 years time. Yeah, definitely.
5 years from now. And then he's just cooked up 2 freaking salmon fillets. He's just been.
Oh, well done, boys.
No.
Well done.
How are we doing?
I tell you what, Max. I tell you what, Max, I was doing some footage yesterday. I was in the lakes and I was in my van and I was mourning that I had to use a plastic spoon to stir my food up with. Watching what you guys are doing, you're proper cavemen. You're old school.
Hey,
you're old school.
See this little metal tin. So we took a little walk into the woods, and then as we was having a little scan around, see what it was about, Kev found this metal bin down in a
I like it.
So now we've just turned it into like a nice little heater, man. It's not, do you know what?
Oh, well done, boys.
We want it to be, and I have parked under a tree that looks about 5. It's pretty scary, to be fair.
Are you all in your camper tonight then?
Yeah, Kev's going to have the top bunk because at least if he
Kev, it's wicked up. It's wicked up there, Kev.
He's the oldest,
up there. I love it.
It's fair that he goes first. So if the tree
I love it up there.
At least he's gone first.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, man, it's been good, man. We've only been here. We've probably only been here a couple of hours. But it took about
Nice,
an hour
boys.
But yeah, man, I wish it was last week when it was snowing. It was a bit white and a bit snowy. And I didn't want to come to this forest when it was like that. But it still looks beautiful, man. Kev has got these insane. He got them for his birthday. It's Kev's birthday, everybody.
Hey, happy birthday, Kev. Happy birthday, Kev.
Come on, everybody, say happy birthday to Kev.
If he wasn't here, he was going to be at home with my mum looking after.
Oh, no, especially being out.
So we got him out of there, man. But
come on, everybody, let's do the birthday cake, the emojis, and the happy birthdays to Kev.
Oh, yeah, cheers, man. He's listening, he can hear. But yeah, no, he got these goggles. You wait till you see these night vision goggles. We're going to play a game of manhunt.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be 2 people with torches, and one person's going to get the night vision goggles, the person on the run. Mate, cars have been stopping. I think this is a popular dogging area because there's a lot of cars that have been stopping, right?
Oh, nice.
Jack's getting out the goggles, and you can literally see, mate, it's insane how clear these got these. Where have you got them?
When we do the Scotland trip on the way back, whereabouts I was yesterday, there's a place called the Old Man of Coniston, and in there they've got mines, and these mines are like over 800 years old. You want to bring that in there? We're going to play hide and seek in the mines, and then have the night vision on.
Oh, you can't see it in there.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can see it. You can see it. Is that the van? Is that the van you're looking at?
No, what was you looking at?
That's well.
Yeah. Turn your torch off, Jack. Let me turn this torch off. Hold on.
So is that a digital display that we're looking at then?
Yeah. Man, it records as well. They record, mate. I'm gonna get honestly.
So how much are they? How much are they before I end up crying and realising £1,000?
Nah, well, I don't know. My older brother got them for him. I don't know, but I can't see him being like massively expensive. But then he does spend a lot of money on shit. So
yeah.
I see we got Sophie in. We got the set in as well. New England.
We
will catch up and sell out everyone. We just want to have a quick look at this night vision. Look at that. You can see all the trees in that. That's pretty cool.
Walking in the way.
Kev just walks right in the way.
You can't see him, to be fair, from here.
That's
too close, Kev.
That's awesome, guys. You can see how pitch black it is, and that's literally like showing everything. Yeah, I like that. What we'll do is we're just going to catch up with the chat, guys. Let you have 5 minutes.
You crack on.
We've got Lee. Fix it for reselling in the chat as well. Hi, Lee. Good to see you in there. You're absolute legend. See if I can try and catch up as well. I'm a little bit quicker than Richard, so we'll try and fly through this.
Here we go.
Oh, anyway, Rich. Anyway, what are you doing here? What? Anyone think this is your freaking channel, man? Get off.
Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to pop in and just say hello. Sorry.
Max, I've muted him now. We can do whatever we want. He hasn't got any control. He's driving. I'll unmute you. I'll unmute you because you got no powers. He's got his phone. What's he gonna do? No, we can all hear you, mate. I'm only winding you up.
That's all right.
Saying that, we'll just it's the Max and James show. Hey, welcome to our guest, Rich. We've got James Tonks in the house. Good to see you there, James. As I noticed, obviously James has had a bit of the old COVID and that, but do check out his videos. He's getting his Christmas ones up at the moment, so check out his channel and show some love. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day. John's in the house. Good to see you. Chop, busy, work, bang, bang. Yes, Paul's in the house, and the Hizzle in the households, and on the pantry. And seeing if I miss anyone, by the way, it is not intentional. There is no one that's upset me that much. I dislike you all equally. So let's have a quick look. Talking of dislike, there's only 50% of these people that I like, and her name is Belle. Here she is. It's Belle. I'm only joking. I love you both. I love you both equally. No, I love both equally. Do check out the content there. Absolutely amazing. Constantly doing uploads.
Oh, mate, that looks wicked.
One second. I'm just going to put my hands on that. Oh, beautiful. Can I make that bigger screen? So that's bigger. 1 second. Here, 1 second.
Oh, don't like that.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Lovely. That beautiful. Just shift, Max. Can you shift it to the right hand side of the screen so it looks a little bit better for the other side? That's it. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, that's perfect. That's it, lad. That looks good. Oh, you think it's a YouTube video or something like that? Look at that, professionals we are. Look at that. I tell you what, was it Santa or someone used to have that on the background whilst we were just talking and have like something like that. Who else we got in the chat? As I said, I'm sorry if I do miss you. It's not intentional. I'm just trying to get through this. Little Miss Q back in there. Everyone's just saying hello to everyone. We've got SB Reselling Co. in the house. Evening, Sophie. Sophie, the absolute legend. We've got New England Betty Boop in the house. That's good to see her.
That's Lisette.
Yes, absolutely. Roxette or Lisette? Or cassette? Or cassette? Cassette?
No,
Roxette. we're only kidding. We're kidding. We love you all equally as well. Let's have a quick look. Who else we've got in the chat? I'm really trying to catch up to the game. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Here he is. Question of the week. Okay. Can Max and JR be arrested for human trafficking by taking Richard to the Lake District and bringing him back with an STD?
Mate, you know what? I even brought him up to the doctors the other day. I had to go into the doctor. I went to go and get something checked out of my nose, and the woman kept asking me, "Have you been around anybody that's got any cold sores or anything?" I was like, "Actually, I have, but this is." I
didn't have cold sores. I had frigging frostbite. Cheeky sod.
You've been down there, man. You know,
that's amazing.
Was telling me all about that alley near Little Hampton.
That's amazing.
You cheeky sod. You ain't been nowhere near my Little Hampton.
That's why Sean had that bucket on his little months, because he freaking been down used.
That's what it is. Take it off. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. I think we have caught up to the bottom of the chat to a degree anyway, so that's quite cool. And everyone's loving it. Look at that. Everyone's finding it funny. Everyone gets that we're all here. We love you all, each and every one of you. And we're like a big family. You know, Richard tells us what to do, and me and Max do the opposite. So that's what it's all about.
I ain't being funny. To be fair, Rich, we've done everything Rich wanted to do when we was away. He wanted the hardest route. I was the only one that had my sensible head on, and no one listened to me.
Well, you know what, Max? Next time, I will message you the routes, and you can choose.
Max, you're talking about when you You're talking about when you had your bitch fit.
When I had my bitch fit, when I had a 10-minute madness when we needed to get off that mountain.
When I was
They call
big,
that
he was going to fall off the
ranch side of
mountain.
the family.
He got on with it.
It was survival. It was fuck, mate. I told you there was 10 minutes.
Tell you what, I was chatting with I've just been chatting with Johnny a moment ago. You know, we bumped into like it's awesome, isn't it? Like we did that, but now I message him. You know, chat with him a little bit on Instagram, and he's just got himself a Rab sleeping bag, and I was like, mate, that looks amazing. And I tried to look at a Rab sleeping bag, and I know that they start at the high hundreds, so I wouldn't like to think of what he paid for a Rab sleeping bag, but fair play to the lads. He deserves everything, especially doing that job that he does for the fire service. Talking of fire service, how's the fire getting?
I've got a Rab Nesbitt spring vest.
Oh that'll keep us warm. That will, me and you, Richard. That'll be fine. Oh, by the way, you know, I said about I was chatting to you. I was going, there was no point me taking that double duvet last night. Blah 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 blah. Mate, I was bored. 2 dogs and me in that van with that sleeping bag, mate. I was start bollock, absolutely start bollock. I was boiling. Basically,
How was it with the dogs?
They were amazing.
That sounds wrong with the dogs.
They were amazing with the walk. First of all, that's the most that they've ever walked. We ended up walking about 7.5 hours to 8 hours in total. So they were absolutely incredible. Then when we came back, they just went to the toilet. I fed them, and then I crated them. So they were next to me. Rather than going to double bed, they were next to me in their crate. You'll see it on the video anyway. And then before I went to sleep, the last minute, you know, like when you're just about to close your eyes, I went, no, I've got to let the dogs out. I just let the dogs have a quick wee, whatever they wanted, and then we all went to sleep. And then basically that was about
as well.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, they just went straight out and went for a quick wee where that's parked. And then say that was like 10 o'clock. You what? Sorry,
you didn't train him to use the shiwi.
No, they don't need the shiwi, but I used it whilst I was getting their dog leads today on my Instagram video.
I've got mine with me.
Pets at home. Pets at home car park never knew what hit them. They've actually got a public toilet there now. But no, yeah. So I let them out.
Did we lose anything?
Basically, no, we didn't lose anything. No, don't worry. Max doesn't know. Max doesn't know, but I stole that massive VW thing that's above his camper, above your bed. I unscrewed that off. Got that with us.
What got on my van? I noticed something. I noticed there was a bit lighter on the road, earlier.
yeah.
Is it you that stole the wheels?
Yeah, you know your catalyst converter. Yeah, I've taken it all off. I've taken all the metal bits at the bottom, all your copper. I've nicked it all.
There were sparks coming from the bottom of the freaking.
Right, where are we at anyway? Right, 1 second. So I'm going to start back with Sean. So for those confused, Richard is driving. He's not laying on his back garden shaking his camera. Right, that's cool. Right. Here we go. Tam and Bell are saying, please join the lovely.
Someone has to protect the fire. Right?
Please join the lovely Sophie's channel, and she'll give you great lives every Wednesday. I agree with that, Tam and Bell. Fantastic. Great to see a bit of promotion going on. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, chat's been nice to us. Thank you, by the way, chat.
How many have you got in the chat? I can't see the chat. I've got
I'll pop on anything that, like any questions. By the way, I may as well say that if anyone has any questions for either Max or Richard, please let us know. Obviously, myself as well included. And I will put them on the screen because the boys are probably on mobile phones, so they haven't got the access that I have. Saying that, this gives me, I've got great power now, actually. This right-hand side, Max, you know this right-hand side banner, right?
Yeah.
We can change it to whatever we want. Should we go and see if we can change the logos and all this? We can do whatever we want now. We can do whatever we want. see if I can find some. See if I can find some pictures or something here. What have we got in here? Downloads. What have I got? I could put it as an eBay listing. Let's have a look. What have I got in here? What have I got?
Oh dear.
There you go. I've got a smashed. There you go. I've got a smashed up Live Aid photo. That'll be perfect. We'll get that as the image in the corner. That'll do. Here it comes loading up. I'll just get this edited up as you do, and then the background. What do we think we want as the background? I think as Max, where Max is at the moment, we'll do that one. That's a bit spooky for Max. And then that's the smashed up Live Aid in the corner. There you go, smashed up Live Aid. That basically that photo I sent to Every, and I said the items would come back smashed up, and I never got any money back. So at least I'm getting my money for the photo now. So that's starting to look a bit spooky. 1 second. Can we do this? Can we bring in an intro for us? Here we go.
Hello and welcome to the Saturday Night Live Halloween.
It's a bit late for that.
Oh no, it's early. It's a bit early. 2023.
Actually, that's true. I do like to be
There
early.
you go.
I don't know where I am.
1 second, we've got a question. We have got a question. I think we got a question. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep jumping in and out of stuff. We have a question. Stu has put in there. He's put question: how many bottles of Trucker's Tizer was left on the Trucker's Tizer was left on the roadside of your recent adventures? I get that completely now. Sorry. Oh dear me! Oh, good old Trucker's Tizer, Stu, you absolute legend. Oh mate, Max, did you see any Trucker's Tizer on your driving adventures at all?
No, but this one gets excited when Trucker's Tizer comes out because this is where the Trucker Tizer goes. This one drinks it all up. It just disappears into this one's belly. He loves a bit of Trucker's Tizer. He's got his bottle around him somewhere.
Nice.
He's got a little I'll tell you what, he's got his bot. It's time for bot soon. So what we'll do, we'll get the old his bottle out.
Yes. Now, Richard, do you feel like what I do when you're seeing Max like that? Do you feel like nostalgic to a degree, like you miss it already? I miss that now. That was us. We were there.
Yeah, and when I've been driving up here today, I've literally done most of the journey that we've done to yours. So I clocked out. I clocked the Greggs that we stopped at. I clocked everything on the way up. I went past the Space Centre, like the Space Centre place that we went past. So I keep going past down. Oh, we went past there 2 weeks ago. We went past there 2 weeks ago. I definitely miss it. I'm so jealous where Max is tonight as well. I'd love to just
I spoke to you last week, didn't I? I said last week I really wanted to go away last week, and Kev called my bluff. Last Saturday, I went round his. It was about 10 o'clock, and I was saying, I asked the kids, I'd asked Sarah, no one wanted to do it. I was going to do it on my own. And I got round his, and he kept telling me, I was like, yeah, come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's just stop talking about it. Let's do it. And I was like, oh, well, it's, what, yeah? You want to, what, now? And he's like, I was like, it's 10 o'clock. He was like, yeah, come on, let's go. I'm like, we ain't got no heat, it's snowing. It's like, and then I started talking myself out of it, man. But he was calling my bluff. He didn't want to go nowhere, man. He struggled to get here today. We had to drag him. He was asleep the whole way here. We drugged him. I mean, we didn't do that. I mean, we bored him to death.
Max, we said we wouldn't talk about that, about how Richard got his lips. We said we wouldn't talk about that.
I don't drink either, and they keep handing me this stuff. I don't even know what it is. We cooked the dinner with this. We had no vegetable
oil. What is it? Is that rum? Is that rum?
Someone kept the vegetable oil for themselves.
Not me. I had olive oil. So I had olive oil, not vegetable oil. So it's all right. So, I get that.
Using this, everything was cooked in Sailor Jerry's.
Oh, did you not want some frozen frozen solid oil. Did you not want some? Literally, it was like crystallized when I had it. It was horrible.
Oh yeah. Nah, I've had one shot of that stuff, and that swore me right up. No, I don't want that either.
Why?
What is it? What is it? Is it a rum?
It's the big bottle. That's a big bottle of rum. Yeah.
Max, is it a rum? Yeah, it's a rum. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, it's got. Yeah. It's all right. It's not too bad.
It's my favourite, man. Bit of lemonade.
Oh, it's my favourite.
Mix it with a bit of lemonade. No Coke, a bit of lemonade.
Oh, I like that.
Def. Back in the day.
Right, what's this? If anyone, what's Sean saying? Here we go. What's he saying?
Sean can't speak.
Have I lost?
Oh,
there we go. If anyone is into lusty jugs, JR can hook you up, but he's pretty much out of frogs and blue and white before you ask if you need any. I didn't have frogs. Remember, I had owls. That's what I was out of. But I tried to bid on some frogs. They would have been quite good. Let's have a quick look. Have we got anyone else asking any questions? Oh, we got a question from Sean again. Here we go. Question. Oh, 1 second. Here we go. Question. Does Richard have any idea where he's going, or is he simply going to keep going until he hits the sea? So
yeah, I'm just going to keep going to the water.
Man, that gets so hot.
Oh, mate. Fair play. And what else? I was just seeing if we've got anyone else. I think that's where we're out at the moment. I think we've just got some nice people sharing each other's channels. I think Tam and Bell doing an amazing job there, by the way. And can someone share Tam and Bell's YouTube information, please, by the way? Can I get you to do that for us, Sean? Just because obviously they're promoting everyone else.
So James and the Maxes as well. We've got to get them guys up to 1,000 subs because they just got loads of great content coming out.
Mate, all the camping and exploring. We need to get this monetized.
I know. Yeah, he needs to get his monetization so that he can get his £2.50 a month.
Yeah, imagine if we had £2.50 a month. You know, like it'll only take us 10 years. 10 years, then we can afford the fuel. No. Question. You got a question? Does Jack Bauer know if there's going to be a new series of 24? As it's one of my faves. Who's Jack Bauer then? Is that me? Is that must be?
No. Jack Bauer's Kiefer Sutherland. He's in it.
So that must be Max. Is that?
I don't know.
That must be Max. It must be Max.
My mate supplied a load of police bikes for it for 24.
Do you know Max? Just unless Kev's Jack Bauer, maybe that's what he becomes on his birthday. Maybe he becomes Jack Bauer.
No, perhaps Jack is Jack Bauer. Yeah, no, it's Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, it's the guy from 24. It's Kiefer O'Sullivan. It's a compliment. I tell you what, if for my birthday I became Kiefer O'Sullivan, I wouldn't be arguing about it.
Who is it?
Oh.
Yeah, Jack Bauer. It's a series, but he looks like
Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland was the main vampire in Lost Boys.
That's it. Yeah,
he was in Lost Boys. He was in Young Guns as well. He was in Young Guns. Oh, just called that as well. And he's in his own band. And he has his own band as well. He's a singer and a guitar player in his own band.
Oh, anyway,
Flatliners was a good film as well.
I don't know how much battery I've got, and I feel like there's a lot of resellers in here, so this could be a really good little input into this live.
Oh yeah.
They like a little bit of a bargain. Kev had a wicked
idea. By the way, Richard, that was aimed at you. Richard. You're Jack Bauer.
Oh, I look like Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, you do a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe like, a few more mountains, you might look exactly like him. You've got a few more mountains to go.
You nearly made me swear then. You nearly made me swear.
Mate, I've already let out on this live, and I'm drinking tonight. This is the one live. They've been trying to get me to have a beer or something. I'm the only one that drinks coffee or water on this live. They're all alcoholics, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You better believe it. Right.
My little schmeckaroony. Get your little snoobles
Right,
around that.
get your little beak around that. What are you smelling? I'm getting
Boys,
oak. I'm getting oak.
in that video, and all it's got all the way through it is all right, schmickaroonie, and all right. Oh mate, I took half of them out because it's doing me freaking head in, man.
Good. No, you're doing right. No,
even I'm saying it, and the thing is, I don't even watch the people, and I'm saying it. It don't make sense.
My wife, Max, my wife said to me the other day, she says, "Oh, I know you like watching his content, but can you just stop adding that into our day-to-day life?" She had a serious chance.
Hey, my auntie was in work the other day, was in the office, and she said, "Max, you're a nightmare." I was like, "What do you mean, Michelle?" She's like, every time Darren says nice at home, I go, nice, say it twice. I'm like, no way. And she's like, yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, come on. Oh, man.
This video is sponsored by Uncle Ben's. Right.
Nice. I'm burning my
Nice.
That don't look like it's that big of a fire, but it's
Little Miss Q's just said that she loves this chat and the group and the people, but it's making it tough for her to work and listening. So what you need to do, Little Miss Q, is you need to stop working and you need to get more involved. And then, because you've been working super hard, reward yourself, get in that chat. Come on, we love you.
Lads, I've been watching some footage of you going up that mountain in the snow.
Yeah, we love it.
I gotta say, fair play to you, but whatever editing you do, whatever video you put online,
they've done it.
You should call it the wrong turn.
Good title, James. You was looking for
It
a
is a
title.
good title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think any walks of us going further forward, I think we're all going to egg each other on. We're all going to be doing bloody mount. What's the worst one we could do? What do we reckon the worst one we could probably pull off?
I tell you what, I've got a better name that's come to me: the Fellowship of the Blind Leading the Blind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
Do you know what's nice about this little camping trip? It's only one night, man, and I know it's that experience. I said to these lot, we're not going to appreciate the van like we did when we come back from the mountain, but at the same time, we get to sit and just do shit like this and just enjoy it. It's just definitely about mixing the two together in it.
100%, mate, 100%. Well, yesterday, I did, as I said, I walked for 8 hours. And then literally the luxury of just having the van was just awesome. But it was better. I loved it so much more because it was the first time I went on my own. Like,
it sets your trousers on fire, right? Doesn't it? It melted his trousers. It done it to me. My jeans started melting to my legs.
Yeah.
Trousers are melting. And then he's got tracksuit bottoms and burn. So that thing.
Are we going to see? He's not going to be in his birthday suit on his birthday, is he? That's not what we're after. It's not the type.
If he gets lost later playing Manhunt, when the person gets found, they've got 5 seconds to beat the out of them for 5 seconds only, and then it's done. Then it's it. Other person's turn. So
there you go.
Until everyone gets caught.
Someone's got the night vision goggles.
Someone's going to have
Little Miss Q. Little Miss Q's jumped in the chat. Yes, Little Miss Q. That's what we like to see.
Right, I'm going to jump off for a bit because
Forest with a birthday suit on, mate. I don't have to slip on.
I'm going to jump off for a bit. I'm going to jump off for a bit because I'm driving and it's dark, and I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
In a bit.
Hey, don't worry, we're going to get these views for you. No worries, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
I've got rid of him.
Well, we might get him demonetized. We had a rock out. Kev asked for some 80s rock in the van earlier, and we were sitting there, come back for a little stroll around the woods, got in the back of the van, made a couple of cups of coffee and all that sort of stuff, and then rock was on. So there was no stealthiness, man. If someone come past with their window open, it's going to sound like there's a gig going on in the woods. It was insane. And we were just like rocking out, and I thought, well, we should get some music on the live. But then you can't do that, can you? But yeah.
Max, what mic are you connected to? What is that, a wireless mic?
Is it working?
Yeah, no, it's working fine. It works awesome. It's really, really good. Yeah, but what is that? Is it a Rode or?
Yeah, it's a Rode one.
So is that in a mobile phone? So is that connected into your mobile phone?
Yeah, I've got this bit here. I've took the muffler off because it ain't windy. I thought I don't need it.
Yeah, of course.
Fire, or it's just a fire hazard. You know what I mean? Smart. Up here for thinking, down here for dancing. And yeah, the little transmitter, the same size thing I've got in one of these. I had to go to the Apple store to get one of the. It's like a camera. Don't know if you can see it. I can't bend it round.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's
That's
a
fine.
white cable, a little box. It's for a camera basically, but it's got a USB port as well. I've got one for the TV. It's got a HDMI cable port on it. You plug that into your phone, into the HDMI, and then you can stream stuff for your TV. This one is, I think the geezer said it's for a camera, so it's got a lightning USB on it port, and then a normal USB, an old school one. So the transmitter is plugged into the phone, and then clipped onto the back. So it comes up with like a little bar. Yeah, let me show you. Actually, it's pretty cool.
It's really good, man.
I took it to the climb, and I didn't get it out. I'm glad, because I don't think it'd have handled the conditions. I don't think it'd have handled.
Well, I'm gonna get one. I want to get one for when it is windy conditions. But you know, my face scarf that goes round me, like that's a natural muff, if that makes sense. So I don't need to put a muff round the actual mic, or maybe I will.
I want an actual muff.
Filth, absolute filth. You see, you try to say something innocent and be nice, and then Kev comes out. What's Kev?
Is that what you're saying?
Phil, I'm not even going down that route. It's Kev. One slip of the tongue and it all goes wrong.
Oi, you're digging deeper, mate. I don't know about slipping tongues.
Don't you worry, Kev. When we go on a walk, we'll see who's digging. Don't you worry. Are we going to Scotland? Are we going to do Scotland this year all together? Is that the plan?
You want to do it, didn't you?
It's something we've done before, and it's about a grade 3. You'll love it.
When did you do it?
We done it about 6 years ago.
What condition? What weather? What year?
It was September, and it was a beautiful day. A bit frosty on top of Ben Nevis, but no dramas.
Yeah. I'm definitely up for like after the summer, because
I want to take
for
you
me
boys to that place that we went as well, man. That place. I found the hotel.
Cribgoch.
Yeah, but well, any one of them mountains, because there's so many around it. Do you know what I mean? So it could be that, or it could be, if it's a good day, man, you'd love it. Like,
don't do Cribgoch.
Why?
It's too bad.
No, we got caught out, man. Again.
Don't do Cribgoch.
He's past it, man.
Don't do Cribgoch unless.
No, we'll do Cribgoch in the summer. No. If we're gonna go there, we'll go when it's nice weather.
Summer one.
Yeah, summer one.
I'd never do it in any other season, mate. Not after last time.
Make sure you grow Make sure you grow your nails a bit, just so you can get a hold.
Yeah, you can cling on. Yeah. Well, I've actually got now on my boots. I went up there when I went up there yesterday. I've actually got they're not crimps, they're spikes. And you pull them around your boots, and it instant spikes on them. Right. So I've got snow spikes now for my shoe. They go on like boots on my trainers. But yeah, so I've actually got spikes instantly now. So they're worth having, because I'm never going to go up in an avalanche. I'm never going to go up in an avalanche type of snow. So when it gets frosty, you can instantly change your shoes, and you've got that extra grip.
Is that after Helvellyn? Because that was almost like, we were.
That wasn't an avalanche. That was a blizzard. That was a blizzard.
It wasn't an avalanche, but the bit that we was walking on to try and get back down could have potentially all just disappeared.
100%. Honestly, if it was forecast a blizzard, I don't think I'd want to go for a walk that day. I'd skip it. But the issue was, even Johnny was saying,
the thing is, you don't get to appreciate the beautiful sights when it's
the issue is that when you're that high up, whatever the weather forecast says, it's different elements. You're dealing with different elements, and because Johnny, who's a firefighter who we met up there, I've been chatting to him. He said, because he was saying to me on Instagram, he said it was forecast. It was his birthday walk, and it was forecast to get better throughout the day. And the reality is that whatever the forecast is down on normal level, it's different up there completely. And but it was when we first got the photo done and we did everything, it was quite nice. It was obviously a bit snowy, but then it just went bang. See you later. We're getting rid of your visibility for you.
The thing is, when you're lower down, you could look at someone like you could have your crampons on the back of your bag, ice axe. People look at you and they go, "Oh, look at him!" Like
That's what we done. Did we not do that?
But you needed that up there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That particular day, I would say I'm happy I had my pole. I'm so happy, and I think that helped me a lot with my balance and getting through all that. But I agree.
Yeah.
I wish I had the spikes then, because it would have cut
He's
through the
got- I
ice.
showed you what he's got, didn't I? Did I show you the ones he's got?
If you get long ice
yeah.
axes, so there's
Yeah.
2 types of
Yeah.
ice axe. So there's the curved one for climbing, and then there's
Yeah.
the straight one for walking, and it's almost long enough to use as a walking stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you keep it in your hand. You have a loose that goes around your wrist. So if you fall and you've got nothing to grab onto, you clamp both hands on that axe, and it acts as a brake.
Listen,
Yeah,
to this guy,
nice.
he's talking about. He's not
I
James.
do.
He's never done it before.
All you got to do is make sure that the point is in the ground, because if it's the other way around, you're going to impale yourself.
True.
Well, I watched some boys. There's a video of Hell Vellum where we did, and they came down Swirl's Edge. It was literally snowing, and he did that with the pickaxe. He put it in, and he sledged down off the axe. He actually went down on it, and they were just going down on it, like basically abseiling down, but using the spike to cut through the snow. It was amazing. But the shoes and the boots they had was like, it was like, looked like stuff from like the 90s, like proper old school gear. And they had like the ropes and everything. And these boys were proper old school, just having a laugh. Just like you could tell that they'd done it all their life, and they were just prattling around. But it was fun to see how you can be safe, but you can have fun.
When Max told me what he was doing, I gave him them lower boots, which are pretty decent boots. But if I'd have known that it was all snow, I would have given the crampons and the boots that suit them. And
Jack,
they were there.
Jack offered me his pair, but to be fair, Jack said before I left yours that night, what was it, 10 o'clock, later than that. So yeah, take mine. I was like, nah. Day one, caves. Knee deep in water.
I said take mine.
Day 2, no dry boots, climbing Helvellyn in a blizzard. Ice baby. Ice baby.
I must admit, the caves look.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, I'm going to take these lot to the caves, 100%.
Max, the pizza. Max, the pizza was fit though. That pizza we had was fit though, so that was all right. In the Ridge
Sarah's
Monkey.
getting me one for my birthday, man. She's going to get me the Ridge Monkey for my birthday. You cooked a lot on there. Like, to be fair, I just grabbed the oldest, skankiest looking pan from my kitchen, because the one that Sarah, I knew we haven't used for years. It's scratched. Because I didn't have it. It was only because Jack said when he got to mine, he's like, "You got anything to cook with?" And I'm like, no. So then we just grabbed that, and not thinking about utensils or nothing, man. We were well unprepared, but made it work, man. It's sick. And yeah, we're here, man. So we are going to do some manhunt. I don't know when we're going to do it. We are going to play.
James Tonks has said Scotland tried the cobbler a few feet under the mountain, but harder than most mountains. The cobbler.
Cobbler, Crib got.
We'll check that one out.
What's it called? Pig track or pig walk? Pig track. The lead.
Right, James, good to see you, mate.
That's like Cobble's massive, big stone cobble. Like they look
Max.
like big, like pebbles. Huge.
That video I sent you, a Crib Gok, I thought that was photoshopped. I genuinely thought that was photoshopped. That helicopter.
In a video, Jack, some geezer getting, or some person getting taken up by the helicopter. But you know the bit where we was like literally holding on for dear life.
Yeah,
the wind was going to take us off and was all going to die.
Yeah.
There's a fucking helicopter, just literally looks like on the thumbnail, looks like it's just been photoshopped straight on top. Where that flat bit is, where Tyler stopped and I took the lead.
Yeah.
And it went mad there. And behind the person that was getting picked up by the helicopter, there's about 10, maybe 15 people that are just standing, waiting, because the geezers obviously blocked the way, giving them space. And this chopper.
Uncle Albert's in the chat, by the way, Max. During the war. Uncle Albert's there. During the war.
I can't see none of the comments.
Uncle Albert's in the chat.
It's
Emsden UK's in the house. Lindsay and Alvin dumpster diving, the UK legends.
Yeah, man. Songs and boots. I've just got to the chat, but if I go on the chat, it means I can't see the screen or nothing.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just trying to highlight whereabouts we are.
Insight, anyway.
We've got 38, but we've had 50. We've had up and down peaks. Obviously, we're not. I blame Richard basically, because had Richard put a photo of me and you up, I reckon we'd at least had 2 people watching. So
what was the thumbnail?
I've no idea. He messaged me and you about 3 o'clock today saying, "Yeah, I'm still out driving and I'm not going to be back to do Saturday Night Live." So we both said, "Yeah, No problem. We'll help you out.
I
'Cause
didn't
that's what we
actually say,
do.
Yeah, no problem. I said I'll have to let you know. We're planning to go out, and I'm not nothing set in stone, and we don't know if we're gonna have signal. I'd love to be able to commit like you do, Rich. I was like, but this is why I couldn't do it every week because
I couldn't. No,
commit.
I
Kids
can.
need taking places, or we go and do. There's things happening all the time, man, and things happen last minute. But
Well, I
I'm happy
can.
to pitch it on. Oh, you thank this one because I weren't even going to try and do it because I thought we was going to eat, then go play Manhunt straight away. And
Thanks,
said,
Kev.
Yeah,
Well, to be fair, mate,
Mate,
I spent the night, as I said, away from the wife last night, and then literally like she wants to catch up and have our time. So I did this
When
for
did you get
Richard
back
just out of
today?
respect. About 11 o'clock today. About 11.
It was a nice, like, what time did you leave yesterday? It was fairly, early afternoon, early evening?
It's half seven in the morning.
Oh, what, you went that early yesterday?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
I parked up about 9 o'clock, and I was up there. I was up there from 9 till 5, walking around the mountains with my dogs.
Nice, fair play.
Literally walking 9 till 5. What a way to find. But honestly, Kev and you lot will absolutely love the mines I found. I've actually found the old mines, and they've been used. They used to be worked for 800 years. 800 years. These were active. They were used for like mines and like every day is like a normal job. And the last time they were used was 50 years ago. So the way to them, not many people know. But I literally had to go way off course, like almost follow my nose to try and find out whereabouts the entrance was. And I found these extra like entrance points. It was absolutely awesome. Not extraterrestrial, but you'll see, honestly. But there was I chucked like this stone down to see what the drop was. It was like 4 or 5 seconds to hit the bottom. So I was like, there's bits in there that you're going to need some proper like.
It was probably some that had walked, found a way down.
Oh yeah, This guy went but I thought it was all right.
I'm dead interested. Shall we wait until it really snows really hard?
Yeah, let's do that.
He's always funny one-liners, man. He's good. This is what we've been bringing for. But we have to tame him because we get us definitely arrested with some of them. You go easy on that gin, man. I know it's your birthday, but look, I don't want to be.
Well, yeah, come on, Kev. Have another bottle. Have another bottle, mate. Have another bottle.
No, we need it to cook breakfast. We got bacon, eggs, and what else for breakfast?
Black pudding.
You don't need that. You don't need that for. Just get your bacon in the pan. Start off with because of the fat off the bacon. That'll start the pan going.
Yeah, but it's always nice to have a little bit of rum in. I don't drink much.
Everything has to be cooked with rum.
Yeah, that's the way we do it. We're like pirates.
I'm going to be honest. I've never got on in the morning and gone. And my daughter's like, "Oh, can you do me some eggs?" I'm like, "1 second, darling. Let me get some rum out for you." You guys are next level. You guys are next level. I need to join that.
Get rum out.
How'd you get the fire started?
Get the rum out. Rum. Oh, exactly.
It works for the pirates.
Cut yourself. If you cut yourself, just put a load.
You know what they say, Kev, don't you?
Ooh, lives in the pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Very good. You don't need to. So,
can you see any trees?
So our Wales.
You can't see.
Max, for the Wales trip that we're looking at, is Kev and them lot joining us for this next one, or we're just going to do
or around Wales? It don't have to be Gok, but if we're there, we might as well. If we're there for a couple of days, they can do it on a day, or we can do it on a day.
Yeah, it's only 2.5 hours.
I don't think he will do it again. You said you and Darren will do it again.
I'll do it again.
In the summer, though.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't want to do it in the summer.
But tell him, Kev. Tell him about that paper stage.
Right, so we stayed at a hotel where Hillary and Tenzin trained to do Everest. And,
yeah, he was saying this.
It was absolutely awesome. They have not changed it since Victorian days, and it's just unbelievable.
Real nice service.
Yeah, they got a swimming pool in the back garden, which is just like a pond. Yeah.
With some steps there.
Yeah. They've got a sauna there, but they turn it on when you say you're going to go in there, and it's probably the first sauna that was ever made. It's awesome. Yeah, it's
Wow.
If you ever go to Wales and you're in that part up by Criggot, you've got to stay there. It's a
It's not
bucket
even that
list.
much. It's not that much money. Was it?
Yeah.
I think we asked you the other day. I think it cost us, and bearing in mind this is including a 3-course meal as well, because they charge
And
us all at the
proper
end.
with waiters
Mate,
and
like
everything.
I felt out of place. We're sitting in this it's like a living room, but it's full of other people because it's a restaurant, but it's very homely, very old style Victorian sort of vibe, and you're not allowed to wear.
Get on with the price, Max. Get on with the price. Tell us how much is it? It's not the Antiques Roadshow. 100.
No, but hold on. Oh, you can't just do it like that.
It
man.
was 100 quid.
Are you?
Thanks, Kev. Jesus.
Max,
Jeez, my ADHD was going mental. My ADHD was going, mate, come on. What are you thinking is the bloody Antiques Roadshow? Come on.
The like, because it.
Oh yes, and here we are. Yes, how much do you think this is worth? The Antiques Roadshow. Well, the markings on here show that it was made by Samuel L. Jackson in the 20th century. I just the copper. How much is it worth in auction? Oh, it's worth about £20.
For Yorkshire!
You love it. You love it, really.
Honestly, you cannot go in any room, and there are about 8 different rooms. You can't go in any room without seeing memorabilia of those
Memorabilia
yeah.
or memorabilia?
No, you remember memorabilia.
Memorabilia? Is it a billiard place? Is it just billiard? Is it a billiard room? For a Western, the dance all day.
Romeo.
But yeah, they got all their gear in there basically.
All the gear with no idea.
And they've signed the
Three
ceiling.
Stooges.
You know, it's
That's
just
like
Max. How much is it? Is it 5, 6, 7, 8? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's well worth it, man. It's like going to a museum and staying in it and getting to stay there. It's
as you said, it's an experience at the end of the day. So if you're going to go there, it's part of an experience. I get that completely. I'll be honest, 100.
Do you know how much it was?
It's £100. £100. It's £100. It's £100. We know. £100. And I'm going to be honest with you, Max. I can't afford that. No chance. So I'm never going to go there.
Do you know what you get for that £100?
You get a 3-course meal, and you get to fill out a place, and you get a bed, and you get a bath, and then there's a sink, and there's a tap that comes down, and it pours down, and then this other tap pours down. Right, you better believe it.
Yeah, but it's got a bar.
Right.
It's like a plunge pool.
Tell him about the bar.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know.
Two rice.
They had those plunge pools at Centre Parks. They're wicked. I love them.
We didn't use it, to be fair. We should have. We used the bar thing, like with the plunge, with the spray. But I'm on about the bit outside, the actual swimming pool.
I see loads of people on Instagram and YouTube at the minute doing their ice baths. Like everyone's saying, oh, it's all a big health thing. Like
I've not done it for ages, man. I've not done ice baths, but I've told you boys before, cold showers. I've not done it. I can't even say I've been doing it for, I've done it for about 4 or 5 months. But when you do get in the habit of having a cold shower, you don't have to start off cold. Start off hot, get it colder, all the way until you're literally in a cold shower and you don't even feel that it's cold. Actually nice.
I'll tell you what. I'll go tell to you boys. We'll go up Snowdon and we'll summit. But when you come back down the miners' path, there's 2 big lakes. So what we'll do all that walk, we'll come down, we'll have a hot meal, and then we'll get our frog catcher briefs on and jump in the water. And then we will do that challenge. Whoever loses the challenge.
Sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. I'm up for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so the last one down jumps in. I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. That's going to be me, isn't it?
You right, mate. Rich, mate, you're a level. Rich, you would probably, I reckon Kev is probably on that same sort of speed as you, mate. Him and Darren were. They're both. What me and James experienced.
Yeah, the only difference is we don't suffer from herpes.
Kev he's going to look like Wolverine's ripped his face off once he's been up there.
Like it's frostbite, you bastards! Frostbite! Oh, if I wanted to be abused, I could sit at home with the wife.
I bet that was awkward.
Yeah, yeah, it will be if she's watching.
That's why she's pissed off because she keeps catching up on these live streams.
Yeah.
She's still a year behind as well, and she's fuming already.
Yeah. She's
She's like,
not
I'm
happy.
still reading comments. What's he doing?
Yeah,
He told me he
Richard.
was working.
When Richard dies and he goes to hell, it's just going to be him reading comments for eternity.
You know that's where I'm going. We all know that's where
just
I'm
reading,
going.
just reading comments, just reading comments.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing for
Oh,
time?
no. Well, it is coming up about it is coming about half past 8, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be wrapping things up in about 10:15 from my end, just because I'm going to go and watch. They've got a Jurassic Park or Jurassic whatever it is, the newest one. It's just come on Sky. It's just come on Sky. Yes, I'm watching that tonight.
I watched it yesterday.
Don't ruin it.
Really good.
Don't ruin it.
No,
Don't ruin it.
I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to tell you.
I'll tell you a series. I'll tell you a series. No, the dinosaur one. Come on, it's Jurassic Park, Kev. Come on.
No, but there is one. He's being serious.
No, there's a new one. There's a new
Yes,
one.
it's the Minion.
Past, and he crashes in a spaceship, but he unfortunately crashes on another planet that's prehistoric.
Oh no, that ain't that one. I've never heard of that one. Kev. I think you might be making that up, Kev. I think you might be making that one up.
No, it's the geezer that plays Mandalorian. It's him. It's fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I have got a series for Kev though. It's right up Kev's street on Disney Plus if you've got it, or you can get access to it. There's a new series that's just come out, and it's called The Old Man. Or Old Man, it's called. Yeah. It is absolutely amazing. Isn't it amazing, Kev? Isn't it amazing? Is it? I thought it'd be up your street, and literally that's you. That's based up your life, isn't it, Kev? Isn't that your life?
I've got one for you if you ain't watched it.
Yeah, you got two dogs. You got the two dogs. That's you, Kev. When I meet you, and you'll be like, boom, boom, boom.
I've just noticed text on the thingy. That's cool, man. I've never noticed that before. Has it always been that blue, or am I just hallucinating now?
No, I changed stuff up, mate. I can change it, whatever. I can.
We did find some mushrooms out in the forest earlier, and we cooked them with the stir fry. You've got to be careful with the foraging, because everything. James, your edge is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're like taking off into the air. I'm watching you
that's hair.
down here.
That's my hair. That's my hair. Yeah.
No,
I can hide a pen. Look, all this. I tell you what, Max, I'll really scare you. All this live, right? I've actually had this pen inside my hair. Watch this. Oh.
I'm going to jump off, but thanks, guys, for jumping on the live and doing that for me. I just didn't want to let anyone down. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. Yeah, we'll wrap it up at 1:30 because he's driving back and everything. But yeah, thank you everyone in the chat. By the way, I'm sorry it's been a bit of a random one, but I think Richard last week didn't turn up. So yeah, Kev, I'm looking forward to it. So what we're thinking, Wales then? That's the next one. 2 weeks, 2 months, Wales, 2 months.
Scotland.
2.
What's that?
What's that? What's that? Is that the Doggers?
Fuck off.
No, go on, Max. I want to film this. Go and find us. Go film it.
I'm crying, mate.
Take us there. Take us there.
Excuse me. Go over there, man. You got a torch. Who's got a torch? Are you right, mate? You fucking. Oh no! Oh no! You got me, man! Oh, mate, you don't do
Oh,
that.
bloody hell, Jack.
Don't do that.
I thought that behind the
Oh,
Oh,
I can't believe it. Could you hear that?
Yeah. Was it him? Was it him crying in the corner?
No, he's put a speaker down there. What's it? I knew he was up to something. He went for ages, man. Oh, mate.
freaky.
I thought we was getting set
You
up.
cunt,
I thought we were being set up. I thought my van door was open. I didn't leave it open. I'm like, that's weird. And then there's someone crying on the floor 10 metres away from the van,
back.
sounding like he's in pain, but he's not answering what I'm saying. And then I'm like,
Fuck it.
mate, I didn't even. Oh, man, my heart.
Well
is
done.
going.
What a lovely way to finish it, guys. What a lovely way to end the stream.
Yeah. So if you want to see more, head over to Maximus and Co.
See you later.
Yeah.
No, that's too much, mate. All right, laters. Thanks for having us again, James. Rich. Wow.
Take it easy, everyone. We're going to end it. We're going to end the stream.
Language.
Take it easy, guys.
Cheers.